ruining the streak. Now, that's why Charlotte could win, because if Charlotte does win,
I don't see anybody else
all of a sudden,
the streak,
now Asuka can fucking lose again. Now Asuka can lose, and the reason why you put it up against Charlotte,
she's queen,
so that she can lose.
Yeah, that would open the floodgates for that, but I don't see that happening, man. In my honest opinion, I don't see Asuka losing until she has to face Ronda Rousey, and that will happen probably no later than Survivor Series.
That's bigger than the title.
That's the end of the year, but
that's bigger than the title.
It could happen at SummerSlam.
If she gets past shakeup, if she gets past Charlotte, that is
huge. Obviously,
that makes her streak larger than life.
No, but it makes her streak a lot more prestigious than it is.
I mean,
for damn sure.
It's the only person she hasn't faced.
Her streak is already months
other
past.
Than maybe all the superstars.
It's months and matches, tons of them now.
And then if she wins the SmackDown title,
longer than Goldberg's,
she goes to SmackDown. Yeah, Ronda's on Raw.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You're gonna have to wait for another superstar shakeup, or if the brands merge together again.
Not gonna happen. No. If they do that, that's stupid. If they merge again ever, it's done. Oh no! They have to compete with.
Believe me, they know.
If nobody else is going to be able to compete with WWE, WWE has to compete with WWE.
They know what. Well, that's why they got NXT. People competing to get not just with the ratings, but to get up to the main roster. Obviously,
see, that's got a different prestige. That's the end game.
You say Vince McMahon? No,
has NXT. He knows this. The WWE is the end game, which they know. They don't compete with WWE.
If they ever do merge again, it'll be at the right time, and they'll do it the right way. You know that, but
they shouldn't. Not until they got somebody. Not until they got another professional wrestling entity going up against them.
Why do you think? Is it Lucha and Impact? Why do you think these?
They would all have to come together. All of them, Ring of Honor, they would all have to come together.
If 2 or 3 of the best ones came together,
the best is Ring of Honor. It's better than Impact.
Okay, so if Ring of Honor and New Japan and just the fourth best out there merged together, that's going to compete with WWE. WWE bought out WCW, and that's obviously, and in my opinion, that's the only reason they're so far ahead. Obviously, but there's more of a chance now come September than WWE had competing against WCW when they were.
Is it a one-off with CM Punk? If CM Punk does come back and he's back in professional wrestling, then we might have something to talk about. But if it's a one-off and he's still with the UFC, which he is still very much with the UFC. And he still has one more fight left on their contract. And
from what this one-off is 110%.
From what I heard, or from what I understand, if he loses and he gets fired from UFC, then fine. But from what I understand, he still wants to fight.
So he probably fights before September.
Well, he's going to fight with UFC, hopefully this summer, but we don't know nothing about nothing until it happens.
It is true.
I don't even know if he's got a fight signed because I've been so out of the game with UFC that,
Yeah.
But anyway, so the only way that they compete is if somebody as big as CM Punk puts that brand over, and then you have all the rest of the people, all the rest of the fighter or wrestlers that could fill up that arena, which is a Kenny Omega,
Cody Rhodes.
But Kenny Omega is like, you could fucking see that he's definitely
new AJ Styles.
Definitely going to be with WWE sooner rather than later.
Man, I don't know that guy's attitude.
He's the king of the indies, but he's on his way. If he's not in the WWE within a year, if he's not next year's Mania surprise, then they wasted way too much time with signing Kenny Omega, and he won't.
What do you mean they wasted way too much time? They want him, obviously. Why wouldn't they? He don't want to go.
He wants to go.
Not yet.
He just doesn't want to go yet. and I kind of get it. Probably because he wants the max money.
Maybe this max money. Who did you say earlier was the WWE's closest version of Rudy? Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
Well, he's the independent version. Rudy wanted to go to Notre Dame. Maybe Kenny Omega don't want to go to WWE. Maybe he wants to be the best. Obviously, we call it the independents. Maybe it's a good enough metaphor for college. I don't know.
He wants to stay. He's the fucking. God damn it.
He's already said King of the Indies.
He's Van Wilder. He's the Van Wilder of the Indy. He wants to stay in college. Okay, I get it. But eventually, he's gonna want to.
Yeah, probably.
And hopefully, it won't be too late dream. By the time. Because I think this feud with Cody puts him in the WWE. With the club where it's at in the storyline, and the club is starting to look a lot like NWO towards the end, where everybody's kind of a part of the club.
Yeah.
So the club is very much the new NWO, only in real life. Like I
know how much it's irritating Vince McMahon. They want to do everything they can to piss him off.
They're doing extreme NWO shit, but they're getting to the point, like I said, where every single member of the club is fucking everybody.
Yeah,
it's the whole fucking roster outside of WWE. Is the club.
They wouldn't even have to. They wouldn't
Marty
even be able
Scurll.
They wouldn't even be able to have like an what was it? Like an invasion angle. They wouldn't have anybody to jump.
Because even in the WWE, a lot of the club members are already in the WWE.
Yeah.
The OG club. That's what the OGBC is the new fucking show.
Yeah.
Or is the new shirt worn by these people that are in the WWE, the AJ Styles of the world. They're the OG Bullet Club. Mm-hmm. They're the original Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Finn Balor got replaced by Marty Scurll. AJ got replaced by Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is about to be in the WWE, so he's getting replaced by Cody Rhodes.
Calm down, killer. Cody Rhodes is making it a pretty good, damn good name for himself on the independent scene. I don't think that means they're sending Kenny Omega anywhere.
Oh,
they're
man.
feuding right now, man. Come on.
Come on, bro. When you're dressing up as Barry the Bear.
Yeah.
And you're...
That's one thing I like about the independents, like Japan, Jericho going over there and being able to cuss all he wants.
You know that he dressed up like the Bear this last week, and he actually was part of the Bullet Club, and he was too sweet and stuff like that, and he didn't get out of the costume.
Oh shit!
He was Barry the Bear the whole time.
And that fucking brandy
on last week's episode of Ring of Honor,
dude.
He stayed in the bear costume, so nobody knew whether or not it was him. I'm pretty sure it was him.
But they knew.
I'm pretty sure it was him.
Deep down.
I don't know for a fact if it was him, but
we know it was him. Added up. 16th anniversary of Ring of Honor.
It added up. Everything added up.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
But we are so spoiled to be wrestling fans, man, and I can't wait for 2 weeks from now. So, I don't really know if should we make predictions or we'll do predictions live. We'll save
predictions wise. I think we already gave a lot of our predictions.
I don't think so.
It don't matter who. Well, all right. We'll start with the pre-card. Probably cruiserweight
title.
Cedric Alexander beats Mustafa Ali.
What? Who?
Mustafa Ali, the guy who does
that's the
thing? 450 while he's facing the other way.
Is the thing?
Yeah, they've already won their matches. They're in the finals of the tournament.
God damn it!
And then after that's over, hopefully Mysterio comes out and, like I said, makes a splash or something. I don't know.
The return of Neville,
or that would be great. That'd be fucking awesome.
Yep. I don't think Rey Mysterio is going to be ready for Mania.
What else? Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Big Cass.
Yeah, he's already healthy. Great guess. Yeah, I don't have one better than that. Like I said, I'd like Daniel Bryan to see. I'd like to see him win it if he is in that tag match, which he probably
he's
will
in
be.
the tag match.
Yeah.
Lock that shit up.
Battle Royal. If not Big Cass, Rusev.
Okay, there you go. I like that one. Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, it's a crime. He ain't lying. It is a crime. He hasn't had a singles match at WrestleMania.
All right. Tag team title match. What is it? Probably going to be a 3-way between
Bludgeon
the New
Brothers.
Day, Bludgeon Brothers, and
the Usos.
The Usos.
Bludgeon Brothers. Yeah, it's happening. I'd like the Usos to retain, but it ain't happening.
That would be a big WrestleMania moment for the Bludgeon Brothers, for Harper and Rowan. That would be huge. That would be a WrestleMania moment to remember for them.
Usos retain. Then, yeah, you're right. They deserve it. They've been sidelined year after year, like they said, man. But I don't know.
I hope it's Usos and just Bludgeon Brothers, and go Usos.
Yeah. Braun Strowman, tag team partner.
If it's not Big Cass,
come on, man. Get a different prediction. You already got Big Cass in there at the Battle Royal. How about Bray Wyatt?
Ooh, yeah, him and Bray versus the Hardys would make a lot of sense.
It'd be cool.
And if the bar is disbanding after,
yeah, you can take the titles from the bar,
and then it would be, ooh, that's good. I like that. And then you could have the Hardys back together, and it would make sense for them to be, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I like what you did there. You know, that could make sense. They already have
very
prior
possible.
history.
Yeah, being together. U.S. title match, triple threat. Bobby Roode gets his WrestleMania.
So that means that we put Bray and
with
Strowman over, and they win the tag team titles. Okay.
Over the bar. Yep.
All right, and it's the new Wyatts, versus the old school Hardys. I like it. I like what you did there.
For the triple threat U.S. title match, I said Bobby Roode gets his WrestleMania moment, but he pins Mahal. I don't see Orton taking I think them making a triple threat's Orton's way out of not having to take a pinfall.
I like it. It makes sense.
I honestly think the Intercontinental title match might get turned from a triple threat to a fatal 4-way.
What?
But there's only 2 weeks for that, so.
What?
Yeah, Samoa Joe's cleared too. Where does he go? Where does he fit in?
Samoa Joe goes
to the Battle Royal.
Wherever Samoa Joe
Battle
wants.
Royal? Yeah, he's got no
He
direction.
could win the Battle Royal.
Yeah, if he really is cleared like I think he is, then him winning the Battle Royal would be a good choice too. And actually give him a push.
Female Battle Royal winners. Female Battle Royal, I think Shayna Baszler wins.
Shayna Baszler's NXT takeover. She's facing Ember Moon again.
Cool.
So, no.
I think she'll be in the...
No. The winner of the Women's Battle Royal, if it isn't someone bigger, I don't want to go that direction with the women anyway, Nikki Cross.
Okay. Who's more over, I guess?
They had Baron Corbin win in his WrestleMania debut. So
Nikki Cross would be cool, but she's NXT, and if Shayna Baszler, if you're calling me
NXT
out for Shayna Baszler,
well,
what the heck? Why would you call me out on Shayna Baszler?
I don't even know if Nikki Cross is on the NXT card though. She wouldn't be pulling double duty.
So,
well,
who cares if they play
on the main roster? Who do you think deserves it? Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Yep. Bayley really deserves it.
Either one, Raw or SmackDown. Maybe someone who hasn't won a title. Who's put in their dues.
Touche. Who would that be?
I don't know. Ruby Riott. She lost.
Touché.
She just got there, though.
But, yeah, I think she wasn't. No, I guess she never won the NXT title either.
I don't know. Sasha, every time she wins a title, she loses it right away. So that's something she can't lose after.
I see what you did there. That was good.
Shit.
Next match.
Yeah. Intercontinental title match, I think Finn Balor wins. Just because.
Do you?